I believe that most of us, when we talk about vision, people then start thinking about things that will change a generation, things that are super spiritual at times, right? Things that are just great, right? But I just wanted to bring you, to bring this thing of vision closer to home, right? Vision can be something as simple as saying, you know what? I've brought so much hurt and pain and unforgiveness into 2021. But I want to leave all of that negative emotion, all of that negativity in 2021. Next year, 2022, I want to be a completely different person. So from now onwards, in the next 6 months, I want to deal with the unforgiveness that is in my heart, because it stops me from enjoying life as much as I could if I were to forgive. So a vision could be something as simple as saying, you know what? I want to start recognizing the things that at some point were a dream in my life, but now have become a reality, so that I can just give God praise in this season. I once was praying for a job, but since I've gotten a job, I've been complaining about the hours that I need to work. I've been complaining about the workload. I've been complaining that I need to stand the whole day in my job. I've been complaining that I need to sit the whole day. I've been complaining that I don't have lunch time, forgetting the fact that there was a season in my life when I was craving to get a job, when I was crying out to God for this job. So right now, my vision is to recognize that the life that I'm living right now was once a dream. So I'm going to celebrate God for it. I'm going to enjoy myself in it. I'm going to celebrate the effort that I also put into it, right? To make sure that I get to where I am right now. So vision is not always about changing other people's lives, but focusing on yourself. And as you change yourself, you become influential to those around you. So today I want to talk to you about the 4 reasons why you need to have vision in your life. I am Pulaa Montz, your inner voice magnified. So before I speak about the 4 reasons, I just wanted to put vision into context so that you don't feel like, this message is not for you. This message is for other people. Vision is for everybody, and this message is for you too. So don't go away, listen up. Right? There's 4 reasons why you should have a vision in your life. The first one is vision keeps you in a good mood, right? You know what? It doesn't matter what other reasons are there, but if you just have vision for this reason, then for me it is good enough. Vision will keep you positive. Vision will keep you motivated. It will keep you filled with hope, right? Because you know what vision is a picture that you create in your mind that is attached to emotions in your soul, right? About the person that you could potentially become if you start working on yourself today. So if it has to do with forgiveness, you shouldn't only think about, you want to forgive this person. You must get your mind thinking about how would it feel inside of you to release all that negativity, to let go of the past. How would it feel? What is this unforgiveness doing in your soul right now? How is it impacting you right now? And how do you think letting go will make you feel? Will you be a much nicer person? Will you be a happier person? Will you be a lighter person? Will you be a more outgoing person if you were to forgive that person, if you were to let go of the past? So if you start seeing the kind of person that you can become and start feeling right now the kind of feelings that you believe letting go will give you, then that is vision. Vision is not just about writing a goal down to say, I want to lose 5 kgs by November 30th. It is, okay, this is the goal. But how will I feel once I achieve this goal, right? How will I look once I achieve this goal? And what am I going to buy? What is that first item that I'm going to buy that I couldn't buy before I lost this weight? What is that item that I'm going to be able to wear once I lose this weight, right? And you get yourself excited at this moment. And once you get in contact with that emotion, then it will keep you happy all the time. It will keep you in a good mood, because every time you feel like giving up and you remind yourself of that feeling, how it will feel like when you finally achieve the goal, then you'll always be in a good mood. You'll be a much positive person. I mean, you will be a much more outgoing person than maybe you are right now. So if for nothing else, have vision in your life so that you're able to be in a good mood, even when your situation right now doesn't say you should be having a good mood, right? The second thing that vision will do for you is that it will give you something to wake up for in the morning. You know, sometimes you have been looking for a job, right? And at the time when you thought things were looking up for you, we were hit by lockdown level 5 in 2020. And ever since then, I mean, our economy has taken a big knock, right? And it feels like there's no hope for you ever getting a job anymore, because you see people all around you who used to work are losing jobs. And you start thinking to yourself, what's the point of sending out CVs? What's the point of waking up in the morning, right? And you feel like it's better for me to just scroll through social media and enjoy looking at other people's lives, because there's no point in me sending out CVs when companies are releasing people. But once you have felt that feeling that you will have when you eventually, have that first salary clock into your bank account, if you've allowed yourself to experience that feeling right now, if you've allowed yourself to see yourself going into the shops and starting to spend your salary without without getting permission from anybody regarding spending your money. I mean, if you remember that feeling, I mean, you will send that next CV. You will wake up again to resend a CV 20 times, even more than you did before, because that feeling will never let you quit. So make sure that your vision, it's not just about writing the goal down. You see yourself in that moment and you feel the kind of feelings that you would be feeling once you achieve it. So your vision will give you a reason to wake up in the morning. It will give you hope for the future, even when your situation right now seems a little bit dire, even when you don't see any opportunities coming your way. I mean, your business is taking a knock right now, but if you have a vision for how things will be, if you don't give up as the owner, as the entrepreneur, if you do not give up on this business, at some point things will turn around. We know that life happens in cycles. Yes, it keeps going down, deeper and deeper at the moment, right? When it feels like things are looking up, then it just goes downhill again. But if you have a vision, that vision will help you wake up again to try again the next day. The third thing that your vision can do for you, it will help you prioritize your resources. If you do not have a vision for your life, other people will take your time and use it to fulfill their own visions. Other people will take your money and use it to fulfill their own visions. If you don't have a vision for your own life, other people will take your energy, will take your brilliance, intelligence, and wisdom. They will use it for their own purpose because you do not have a priority for these resources. But when you know that, I haven't studied anything, I haven't read a book in the past 10 years, but starting from now, I want to start reading because, I've heard that leaders are readers. So I just want to read one book in the next 6 months. Then when somebody says, are you available to make me some tea? Are you available to go to the shops? It'll be like, I've got a goal to read this book in the next week. So guys, you can go have drinks, you can go out. This weekend, it's just me and my book. I haven't read anything. So I've got a goal that this weekend, I need to have finished this book. So you start prioritizing your time. You start prioritizing your mind. You start prioritizing your ideas, your wisdom, your money, right? You start putting it to good use. Because now you've got a goal for your life. A vision for your life will help you prioritize all the resources that you have currently. You'll start saying no to TV when you have a goal for your life because you realize that, oh my gosh, I should be ironing. My house is a mess. So the first thing that I need to do is iron my clothes and pack them away. So as I'm watching TV, maybe I should be getting my iron and ironing board and actually watch TV while I'm doing something productive, something that will help me tidy up a bit in my house. That is a vision for a week that you can have just to clean up your space. It's a vision for your life. It's something that will make you feel good about yourself. And lastly, what vision does, it keeps you going. When times are tough, like the times that we are in right now, when you are in a season where things are just going downhill, the way things are right now, that picture that you have in your mind, those feelings that you have in your soul will not let you quit, because you know that if you quit, then you've signed, you've closed up the chapter, you've signed the end of your life. But if you keep going, there's still that potential that you might be that person that you've seen in your mind. So your vision will keep you going in tough times. So when you feel like things are not looking up right now, go back to that picture that you saw when you started whatever it is that you started, or go back to that picture that you saw when you wrote down that thing as a goal. Remind yourself what you thought about it when you wrote it down, right? So that is what your vision will do. It will keep you in a good mood. It will give you something to wake up for in the morning. It will help you prioritize your resources, and definitely will keep you going when times are tough. I am Pulaa Montz, your inner peace and purpose coach.